And we've been working mainly on the narratives of self-inculpation, and we will start with some poems that speak to each other, and then a very special poem written on WhatsApp. And thank you, Rush. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
With the house still burning, she's drawn walls of one dimension on the ground's hot ash. Clear the space to change the game. Surrounded by skin and smoke, she summons new worlds to dress in. She retains under her nails the sand from where she comes, and raises the vanishing points. Imagine her patient, the seed and inception unknown.
If prose is a house, then last night I dreamt I was burning like Anne Carson's embodied poetry on a verge studded with dandelion pedestals, the type Vivian picked for her salads or wore behind her ears whilst painting her roaring chest. I invoke goddesses like mouthwash, stinging split gums. Morning drags at the platform's white lines as I step to the interior, sit in vintage light upon a dirty plinth, the colour of dried forget-me-nots. Apertures stream, slides of counterpoint clicking. I find myself thinking, at least I can overcome. Sit on a patch of blood or coffee, at least it's real. How to fashion stained fabric into a beautiful tailored thing, panel by panel. I roll a smoke, secular prayer. Everywhere writers hide, ship themselves from old violence and sip orange gin at dawn. Here's a dream. Yellow sprain of spring, suture us with ourselves, disabuse us of kindling.
This room is a motel. The Bible in the drawer, you. Already crossways under cold fluorescent light that obscures behind flickers, fragments of apocryphal gospels that haven't yet become a quiet reading. I am not given that part of truth that you hide in the hands that now take me. The headlights of approaching cars silhouette you against a wall yellow with smoke. It's your good fortune to open doors and pay off debts. I wait for you with the fate of a soldier's wife who softens sheets with no sense of time or certainties of return.
Varanasi. I swim with dead flies and fallen hibiscus flowers. Turquoise rectangle overhung by magenta. Thinking how calm it is to be with insects in this way, not fighting them in some weird evolutionary game where they are named vectors, and cleanliness is next to godliness, which has never made any sense to me, seeing as dirt is either broken earth or shed skin, one of which is a first word and the other a forgiveness.
This is just the form I have to fill in a language I can't understand. So a makeup which blanks a name, country, age, gender, race, leisure or business, from where to where.
I tick other, meaning not, meaning marginal, peripheral, like a satellite, an offshoot.
There lies a voice unkind, whispering secrets of shame, a burden that belongs to me alone.
And yet how gorgeous the soil is, full of rot and delight. Buried things will find a way to the surface or be altered into their essence.
Like a seed, raking up, tiny yet powerful, hidden life awakening.
The paper is coming alive, scattered with sprawling, growing letters. I lived in a forest once, it remembers.
Now the forest lives in it, widened, flat, words like high oaks, emerging to redeem what has slept for centuries inside the roots of the tree.
The forest lives. The forest is dead. Long live the forest. The forest is also the gaps between branches, light between leaves, an unknown language we write into, the blanks on the form. Thank you.
Thank you.